everyone, it's me, Molly!
Molly of Denali.
Let's go!
She's Molly of Denali.
By plane, a sled, or snowshoe, she is ready to explore. From Cactoba down to Juneau, always wanting to learn more.
Yeah!
Together with her best friend, Tuli, always by her side.
And Trini!
Discovering the outdoors on adventures day and night.
Come along with Molly.
Molly,
Through fields of fire we come along with Molly.
Molly, from tundra to the sea.
Must see Joe! Let's go!
Molly of Denali.
Yeah!
She's Molly of Denali.
Come on, let's go!
Molly of Denali. She's Molly of Denali.
Winter Champions! Hey everyone, it's me, Molly. There are so many things I love about winter in Kaya. Like dog sledding, ice fishing, snowball fights. But winter weather in Alaska lasts a long time. 8 months. So how do my friends and I pass the time? We compete to see who can become Winter Champions! It all started the first day of winter. Tui and I were playing ping pong against Oscar and Trini. We win! Winter Champions! Huh? Huh?
You know, because Molly and I are champions and it's winter.
Oh!
We want a rematch. And not in ping pong.
After that, everything became a Winter Champion event. Like who could find the biggest icicle? Winter Champions! Who could spot a white ptarmigan first? Winter Champions! Who could spot a white ptarmigan last?
Winter champions!
So it's almost the end of winter now, and the score is tied. We need one more big thing to decide who the ultimate winter champion is. Luckily, my friend Nina came by the trading post yesterday and said...
You should do an outhouse race.
Wait, like outhouse? Like an outdoor toilet?
Yeah.
That's crazy. How did you even come up with that?
I didn't. I lived in Anchorage, and people did one there every winter. They built outhouses, and teams would race them down the street.
That sounds hilarious and fun and perfect. I just have to convince Mom and Dad to let me.
We're convinced.
Seriously?
Yeah, you're getting exercise outdoors, being creative. Just one rule. No bathroom humor.
Okay, I can roll with that.
We'll let that one slide.
First step was figuring out the rules. Nina went out of town on an assignment, so I couldn't ask her. But I had a plan. Okay, what are some keywords I should use to search?
Outhouse race?
And rules.
That's what we're trying to figure out, right?
Right. Outhouse race rules. Here's an article about an outhouse race in the Anchorage Outdoor News. That's the race Nina told me about.
Hey, look! There are the rules.
Rule number 1. Each team must build their own outhouse.
Rule number 2. Each outhouse must contain a roll of toilet paper and toilet seat. Rule number 3. One person must be seated inside while the other team member or members push or pull them.
That's it.
What? No trophy? How will the world know which team won?
The community garden doesn't have an outhouse. So how about rule number 4? Whichever team wins gets to put their outhouse in the community garden.
Have any of us actually built something as big as that before? How about one more rule? Rule number 5. Each team is allowed one grown-up helper.
Oscar and Trini pick the town mechanic, Connie. Tui and I pick...
I would be happy to help.
Hooray, Mr. Patuk! We already have a design.
See? We put skis on the bottom to make it go really fast on the snow.
Pretty good. Oh, but I'm worried that your structure might tip over. Oh, excuse me a moment.
What did he mean? I don't know, but I know how to find out. Mr. Patuk, can we use your tablet? All right. We don't want our outhouse to tip over. So, what are some words we can search?
Mr. Patuk called our outhouse a structure.
Structure. And maybe not tip over? Not tip over. What else?
He pointed to the bottom of the drawing.
Worth a shot. Bottom. There's a website called How to Build a Sturdy Structure.
I think sturdy means strong and solid.
We want that. Oh, I see our mistake. If an object has a wide base, it will be more balanced and less likely to tip over.
I still don't get it.
Here. If I try to balance the mallet like this, but if I balance here where the bottom is wider, ta-da!
Oh, so we should make the bottom of our outhouse wider?
Exactly.
Koyanapak. Sorry about that. I was saying your outhouse might tip over because...
The bottom wasn't wide enough.
But it is now.
Well, that's right. How did you...
The internet.
Ah, what are we all sitting around here for? Let's get building.
It took a couple days, but soon our outhouse was ready to test. All set. Ready, Mr. Patuk?
"34 seconds. Not bad.
Yeah! But is it fast enough to beat Oscar and Trini?
Maybe we should check out the competition.
All right!
What? Yes!
All right, that's the way!
Wow, they're fast. You think they're faster than us?
You know, it's hard to tell from this distance.
But
Way faster than us.
how are we gonna make our outhouse go faster, Tui?
I don't know. The winter championship isn't looking so good. But we had a good run.
That's it!
What's it?
How we can make the outhouse go faster. We can add sails, like on a sailboat.
And use the wind to push you along.
But sailboats are only on water. Would a sail work if it wasn't on water?
Well, let's look it up. What should we search?
We could just type in the question we're trying to answer.
So, do sails work on land?
Do sails work on land?
How land sailing works.
Whoa! They're sailing across the desert.
Yep. As long as there's wind, a good sail can take you just about anywhere.
This says, some historians trace land sailing back to ancient Egypt.
I guess that answers your question, Tui. You don't need water to sail.
And if it works on sand,
It'll work on snow. Only one problem. What if Oscar and Trini see our sale and build one too?
Then we'll have to be clever about it.
It took a couple days, but soon our secret sailing outhouse was ready, and just in time for the big race.
Attention one and all! Welcome to the first ever Winter Champion Outhouse Race! First team to cross the finish line wins!
On your mark. Get set. Flush!
They're pulling away! Tui, now! Right! Yeah! They're gaining on us! It was a tie! Can you believe it? The bad news is there was no winter champion. The good news is the community garden now has 2 new outhouses. And they both work great. So I guess we'll have to wait till next winter to decide the true winter champion. In the meantime, I'm enjoying spring. Snow is melting. The trees should be blooming soon.
It'd be cool to be the first person to spot the first green leaf.
It would. You know, you might even call that person a spring champion!
You're on.
Let's do this! Ooh, there's one. That's not a leaf. This is a leaf. Hey everyone, Molly here to answer your questions about life in Alaska. May in Iowa asks, are there really outhouse races in Alaska? Yes, my friends in Anchorage will be racing in one.
We're in the CITC Fab Lab in Anchorage.
We can pretty much make anything we want here. Right now we're getting ready for the outhouse race. We're going to make our designs. We compared a diagram of the outhouse to last year's race.
It looks like the first place winner from last year, pulled and pushed.
We came up with ways to improve our outhouse.
There's 2 people up front pulling and 2 people in the back pushing and steering.
And then we also Googled aerodynamics.
We're gonna put some holes in the back to make it more aerodynamic. Because as soon as the air goes inside, it'll rush out of the back and it should help make the quickest outhouse so we can win.
To build the outhouse,
first we have to cut out all the wood pieces and then screw them together.
Next, we're going to put the map of Alaska on it. We're all Alaska Native and we want to represent our culture.
We're about to race.
We are 10 minutes away from starting our outhouse race.
Our team name is Central Huskies.
All right, Huskies!
We won the first round.
3, 2, 1, go!
We won the first race. We won the second race. We lost the third race.
Even though we didn't win the whole thing, we still had fun.
Bye, Molly!
Masicho, thanks for asking and see you next time.